Awesome. This is what Jazmyn will ultimately be playing. If we'd like, as a point of contrast, I'll do this for a moment and probably get positively schooled. So that will set your expectations low, what I can do, and pave the way for what Jazmyn can do. Feel free, friends, to jeer at me when I screw up, which will happen. Jeering is fine.
Jeer sound, actually.
Like a booing. I think it qualifies as a jeer. Yeah, hissing definitely. You can cheer too, by the way. If I do uncharacteristically well, cheers and jeers is my me cover band. So all of those things are different power-ups that our enemies will have. Now I need to remember what the controls are for this game. I've got a roll, cool. I have this. I have these bellows that just breathe fire. And thanks to Jazmyn's build, I have some lifesteal.
Lifesteal?
Lifesteal. Alright. Now, I should also point out, I've not played Bastion in quite some time, so please be gentle on the judgment. Thanks, Ben. So far, we're doing okay. We're damageless so far, we just got through all the squirts. Sorry, what was that? Oh my, oh gosh, okay. Oh my. I'm not a fan when there's this much variety of turrets, because means that I have to dodge a lot of different things, and I'm only somewhat successfully doing that. These guys shoot this laser thing, and I really don't like that.
The laser is bad.
Yeah, because I can't,
There's no
like, convenient counter.
Yeah, it's kind of
Hello, I was setting up our expectations, so I'm gonna get got, and then we can get you in here. They're scumbags. And they are sure taking the time damaging us.
Yeah, they're alright.
Zero says there's cheering for the squirts and boo.
There you go. You have 2 more tries. Oh man, are you gonna make it?
They're gonna knock me off at some point.
Yeah. Or actually, they look super
all
stuck.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, those can be great sometimes, those pillars.
Yeah, I know.
Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and...
back to the Bastion.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Dictionary definition of Bastion.
It's like a fortress, isn't it?
Yeah, fortified. A protecting part of a fortification built at an angle to the line of a wall so as to allow defensive fire in several directions. An institution, place, or person strongly defending or upholding particular principles, attitudes, or activity.
Oh, so it would be like one of the corners of a fort. It's
Angle to the line of the wall.
Yeah.
Could very well be. Defensive fire in several directions.
fortified with ditches and bastions.
Okay, double checking our build here.
Yeah, we can go through it.
Let's do the quick version.
Okay.
We got about 30 minutes.
Okay, that'll take about the time of a run. So basically, we're focused on lifesteal and not dying, and crit.
Which, to be fair, lifesteal really is a form of not dying. It's a drawn-out form of not dying.
It's not forever.
Check on. Okay, that works.
I don't think, do we ever use the power last time?
Honestly, I don't. There aren't anything.
Any powers that are really impactful?
Not in my opinion. There's nothing in there that I love, and I don't really use them. There's like ones that are good per situation, but like in this type of thing, there's not usually that level that's breaking like the run. You know, it's just like running out of resources across the whole thing.
Good morning, Wendy.
So,
but I suppose it is something. If we found one that did any usefulness, even that small bit, every bit counts. It's incremental damage.
yeah. So the one I have right now is the hand grenade. So it's just, you can aim it and like just click on the map someplace in a range around you, and it'll deal, I think, AoE damage, which at this point is
The fire bellows are pretty useless, right?
yeah.
No, they're pretty great.
Oh
Actually.
no,
Okay.
in this setup they are. I wouldn't use them in a normal run, like just to play the game. But in this setup they are great for lifesteal because the damage over time will proc your lifesteal. Even though they don't do that much damage, they're also good for clearing waves where the Pike is effectively single target.
Is there a telegraph on the flamethrower there from the dragon? Turret?
I don't think there is. I think it just goes for it.
Is there a what?
Telegraph for it?
For the
Does it
flames?
indicate what it's going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, for those turrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a pause.
Oh, okay.
And it'll also wrap around you, so I can actually kite them if I want to, but it's like slightly more effort than just not kiting them. And I lifesteal off of the... I typically can lifesteal it all back, so I don't usually bother to kite them. Because it's a lot easier to like get hit by something else if I do kite them.
As I learned earlier, the smaller these guys are, the more knockback they have, which I guess from a sort of momentum perspective makes sense, but also
Like that one
it's
just
a little
shot.
scary.
So those things that they spew, do those things do damage?
It's still too down.
And I think these ones I don't think do damage. Those pools, I think they do damage actually. The pools will.
There we go.
I think it will. Yeah, it does do damage.
So what's the, when the health bar is yellow, what does that do?
It just means I'm not at full health. It also means I'm not getting one of my... I lose 10% crit when I'm not at full health. Which is... using some cross I'm behind right now.
What's your base crit?
0. base is 0, I expect. I'm not 100%.
Pretty low.
So they're spawning squirts.
Squirting out squirts. Yeah, turret at the top left there. Yep, nice.
Yeah, got him. I think that's the last turret.
Yep.
That's the annoying part, when they all go invulnerable and you can't actually get them, and then they regen all the way up by the time you come back.
Those are two of the shrines, health regen, and occasionally some things take damage and become invulnerable for a period of time.
That should... There we go. That should... Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we got the spawner. It's just a lot of squirts and a scumbag. So the squirts are all staying nicely clustered as they are wont
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, they have like a really nice swarm. It also means though that if you get hit by one, you're not getting out. And
dear.
when they die, they explode and drop that little bomb, which
great.
deals more damage than you would expect for a tiny little thing like that.
God dang it is! Oh, it gets higher pitched too, I love it. I never noticed
They
that
make
bit.
like a custom sound when they run off the edge themselves too, like the ones that power themselves off.
Wiping out some of these turrets early.
Yeah, they're a lot
Strategy.
easier if you actually get them when you're That's why you have a staggered spawn, or presumably because you can actually clear them before they spawn in. And like, I'm not worried about 10 turrets, I have to worry about these 2 at a time.
What a lovely way this has been.
There you go.
Gone and back to full health.
A perfect bit
Fine.
of stone.
That's pretty amazing. Like when the momentum's against you, you really feel the pressure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so certain things, that's kind of one of the downsides of this kit, is I have no real... Oh yeah, like this. I just look there. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, they're both Darla.
Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's hang out not there. Let's go over here.
So the resources we have at our disposal that are consumable, we have 5 health potions that do a good chunk of healing. We're gonna have 2 chances to carry on, which will be when we die and get back up. I think each time that happens, it will restore one of our potions.
I don't know that for sure. I think it
Okay.
actually might not.
Okay, it might not. We'll find out.
I think it's a health potion there, which is a little
Potent
early.
spirit brewed from a foul-smelling plant that grows in the wilds. One taste will sharpen your senses.
Oh, I can probably show it here. Oh, also I have armor pen on the Pike, which is cool. So yeah, those will fire in a circle, so like I can actually kite around it. If I use the fire bellows. Also the Pike has a deceiving range, which is my favorite. But yeah, they pause for a second, so it'll... And then it... There. And then it'll...
Working our way back to health.
And like...
Slowly but surely.
Fire lifesteal.
Does the fire lifesteal more efficiently than your Pike does?
I think the damage over time just lets it come up better. Because it also, the damage is a lot slower, as opposed to like one. So I don't know if it's like you get X health per damage dealt, or like if it's a percent.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like per damage action, you get like a base.
Yeah. So that changes. Like the crits don't just give me all my health back. Yeah, like you can like shoot in there. I don't lose any health for that.
In an emergency,
All right, so we're spending like 5.
leave your belongings.
5.
20.
Oh, no, 7 reflections down.
Yeah, we've done 7.
And we spent 1 potion.
Early.
We're getting sports from every which way. And 2 of these really stompy jumpy guys.
This is one of the ones where you actually don't have to get them ahead of time because it's just all the swarm.
I'm gonna get going, guys.
Alright, well,
Okay, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for breakfast.
Yes.
Very good idea. Yeah.
Quite tasty.
Kids are about to get up in about half an hour.
Oh,
Get
good
there and
guess.
get them breakfast.
Very good.
Okay, see you later.
Thanks, Guha.
So yeah.
Have a good day. Just gonna stand here. Oh, he's actually gonna move around that. Just wait. Yeah.
F is for foundation. A solid plot of land for building anything you can imagine. Even grand ideas start small.
Oh, I hate these guys. That's something I have trouble dealing with this kit, is these things.
Shot. Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh, well, that actually was not that
No,
much.
yeah, it's not that much damage. There's in other wave, or in other, like, dream sequences. Okay, there we go. That's awesome. I also get lifesteal. Oh, I didn't kill him? Oh, I just hit him. You can actually get lifesteal back from, like, rolling into those thorns, because I think when you, like, roll, you're actually dealing damage to them, so you can proc lifesteal off of it. That's kind of
G is
funny.
for Garmouth. The
And,
god of purpose and folly.
Enough?
Crippled Duke reminds us that good intentions are nothing on their own.
What else? Bad spots, bad spots.
Really? Having surrounded you.
With the teleport, they try to teleport behind you, I think. I think that's like the point. Like, if you hit them, they get behind you. Oh, I should have.
H is for
that one.
Hansa, goddess of pain and pleasure. You can't have one without the other. The veiled widow makes sure of it.
Yeah, like that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Those are super. I hate those a lot.
Nice spot there.
I think I can heal off of. Yeah, that's Oh, I got rid of that, actually, so I can't.
For in case
I had a drink on that let me get health back from counter, or from countering, but I think I replaced it with something. Gotta love crit when you can one-shot everything. If you're at full health or no health. So this level of health is actually super hard comparatively. This guy, we're just gonna walk in a circle around.
J is for Javel,
Welcome
the god
back.
of health and atrophy. We each have the Tower Keeper's strength in us.
18.
That strength runs out.
Yeah, he can also knock you back. It's like it's a wider radius than you might expect. But that should be one spot. Maybe not quite. This first. Wait.
Don't be in such a hurry to grow up, since there's nothing a kid can't do.
I'm gonna knock that off the couch first. I should want to grab the seat and knock that.
Fire OP. No, C0. The actual answer is that Jazmyn is OP. Too good at this game.
I've actually been thinking about it. I'd be really curious to try like a no drinks run because those are a huge handicap.
The Mason
Well,
King
a huge
was a
strength
success
of not having
failure.
one be a huge handicap. Here we go. I hate these things so much. They're the worst things ever. Those things pretty much always cost me a life for some reason or another. Ah. Oh no, there was more! I used another one.
M is for Messiah,
I don't want to use another
our
one.
goddess of loss and longing. We all are born from the Lord Mother.
Deal as little damage as possible.
We all
The maximum amount of healings.
Well, I mean, the money doesn't matter at this point, but the lifesteal is pretty nice. Is that all? I think that's everyone. There might be one more. Okay, let's bring you over here. Yeah, that nice, satisfying click is your crit, which we have 10% higher now that we're back at full health.
And as for Nordy, the bird boy,
Oh, that
who's
seems
always there
very
with a
useful.
smile.
Oh, it's
in the
great,
hanging
yeah.
Gardens, thanks to his feathered friends.
I don't want to do. Ah! Yeah, that's the problem. They get behind you. What else is coming up? I don't think that was that the whole wave. That's all one. Come on. Out here. There you go. Out here. If you stand in that, it's like you're not gonna get enough life steal if it's all so close. Like, and it just pulls up like that. There you go. So I can at least get over here and get that last bit, and then that might be enough to get off of here.
Our young god and
Very, very nice. Ending the round.
Ah, almost green. Almost green.
You land one hit.
Well,
14 remain.
it is the difference between 10% crit chance, though.
That's true.
Yeah, it is slightly because you do have to get max health, so you do have. Oh, I don't want to fight that. Come on, ah. Okay, that's what. Is that left? I think there's more. Yeah, there's one more. And there's another. Very cool. We'll just do this here. Then over here. Yeah. Now we're green.
Bastion, exercise and breath management.
Face. And I think that would be enough for a turn. Not quite. You can counter those too, which is nice. They still have super long range though.
P is for Pith, the god of commotion and order. When the wakeful bull is calm,
Where we
let's all
going?
do our part to keep him that way.
Oh, I hate this one. This one's hard.
You got this. I believe in you.
Armor pen for the win. Yeah, those get dealt with last.
The extended nuclear spear seems really nice.
Oh, it's great. It actually has huge range. Because I'm like really far away from stuff. Oh my, that is not what I wanted to happen at all. For like a good while. I might have to use a health potion here. It is looking like we'll need to. Oh, I might get away with it. Let's see. I'd rather waste a health potion here than. Let's get some other spell actually. They would sing differently.
Yeah, staggering releases us pretty scary.
Yeah, it's a lot harder. dodging the other one.
Right.
Oh, they came with this. Oh, yeah. I didn't use a lifeline, though. So that's still, I still need to use a health potion. That's the first one.
And then we go.
That might be there.
Q was for
Very
green
nice.
ants.
Back to yellow.
Notorious ankle
Which means I
gator.
lost 100% crit chance.
She can even dig her way.
Because when I'm at a third health, I have that much crit. Oh no. The one thing that's nice about these guys is when they teleport away from you and they spawn clumped, they no longer clump.
Interesting.
Because they'll spawn far away,
I
you
see.
know. But that might still be too much. And then I can use a grenade here. That totally didn't hit anything. I actually have no idea if that hit or not. That's one more. No!
Still
Yeah, I hit the poison. It doesn't give you a lifeline proc.
Oh, it did give you a health potion there.
It did. Oh, okay, that's cool.
R is for
Should still.
Brothers.
Oh, I should have waited until my poison proc was done. Okay.
The gorgeous host reminds us to always know we've had enough.
If I waited for the poison. Oh, this is the worst level.
I believe you. I have faith.
This one's really hard because of those spikes. Actually, oh yeah, there is the second one. Yeah. Oh, he's actually in a good spot. This is okay, because I can go around these two. Oh no, that's...
That circle type action in.
Yeah. Well, the issue is when he gets in the center where he is right now, because now I can't actually kite around, because he'll trap me, and then I die because of this. Because if any of those touch me, that's going to be a huge, huge loss. I might be able to go a long way around, though, because I do want to get this one done. Oh, I think it fully regen. Yeah, those.
Honestly, you know, the tower regenerated.
Everything regens all of its health pretty quickly. That's why it's so important to prioritize what you're doing, because if you're just kind of like, I'll deal damage, you're not. Everything's regenning in the meantime. I should never be able to take care of everything. When he dies, I think your trap gets released immediately too. Definitely. Also, the burn. I'm not sure if I mentioned this time. Will go through the invulnerability, so even if I can't continue to attack it, the burn proc doesn't go away.
Interesting. And the
But it regens
then-
fast, you see that. It
Yeah.
comes up immediately.
But the damage over time effect delays that just a little longer. Because the
S
damage.
is for scumbag.
I don't know. I don't think so, because the damage, because the burn can last throughout the duration. I think the duration is separate.
Trash.
Because it gets invulnerable, and that cooldown just starts, I believe. Get out of here. Out. He's in a good spot, because he's just gonna die to the other stuff. Oh no, that was probably actually a mistake for me to have killed the turret there. I don't want to risk another loss for... Okay. You see, so that one's just going to damage the other one. Or me if it's invulnerable. And we're back to green.
T is for trigger. The army's sharpest shooter. Take pride in Celandia's mounted soldiers. They risk it all to keep us safe.
And hydrate soon. Again, we're gonna remind you to stay hydrated because of I only have my small water bottle today, so I've been going back and forth a lot to try to stay hydrated.
Yes. Was good. By the way, Zero Dead Cells was fantastic.
It was so good. I might need to get it.
The combat does feel pretty similarly paced, although this is the challenge run. I was playing on the easiest difficulty in the game. But if you're into making it harder, like I mentioned, there is up to New Game Plus 4 in Dead Cells.
Each day.
So you have that to look forward to if you do get into the game. It's a lot of fun. Pacing like this is very intense, very fast, and things go very wrong very quickly.
Oh gosh, like this, where I'm in the wrong spot. Ah.
Oh my.
Yep, you get in the wrong spot once, and it's super punishing.
Put a calm head, good game plan going in, helps you
Nice
to
blocks.
stay good, stay safe.
This one's melee, so it actually does have to come back in. Oh no. It does a lot of damage. Oh no. Healing. That's it.
Nicely done.
That should be fine.
How many chances to remain do we have?
I think 2.
2. Okay, so we're doing okay.
We have one.
We do?
We use them.
But we have, I think we have 2 more. I don't know, but we have 1 or 2. It's not the last one. That's what matters.
Oh, waves remaining. I thought you meant continues.
I do mean continues.
We'll find out at some point.
V is for
I see
visual.
Zero's already made it to New Game Plus 3 on Dead Cells.
Sacrifices.
You are further than I am, my friend.
Give us a
With the Twitch integration stuff, if you haven't checked that out, that was also very cool.
It's pretty neat stuff.
Wow, that's like standard now.
Yeah.
Every game is
Oh no. Ah. Ah.
We mused a little bit about it while we were playing, and it's good marketing at this point.
Yeah.
It means that your game has a built-in way to market it in a way that lets people interact with it in meaningful ways, and it's really neat.
Come on.
We kind of get some of this stuff out of our way now while I'm thinking about it.
So he actually deals like massive damage if he hits you, and also procs it triggers poison and the blurry effect. So he's like, it's nice to be able to take an enemy like that slowly. That should be enough. No, it's never enough. Okay, there you go.
W is for
It's a pretty common game design thing. It's not about making each individual enemy hard to fight. It's about making them simple and readable. But it's a combination of them that makes you think and realize how to deal with a combination of these various enemies.
Also, I appreciate the fact that when you're fighting a person, it kind of feels like you're fighting a person, just like the more defensive way. Like this, it's like there's a way to handle these. Those, it's a little more unpredictable because they're jumping behind you and stuff.
X is for nothing. Stranger's letter in the mix. Yet even the stranger's letter has its use, as you couldn't have a mail box without one.
Or left.
Or maybe. You're a big product.
These ones are nice because they are like 2 hits. It's just the swarms, which they take care of mostly. Right here.
Smaller swarm generators that can take.
It's time to renew. But now he's gonna get fucked. Boo. And the other one's stuck also very conveniently.
Very expertly.
Yes, 100%.
And now we wait, as one does when fighting these enemies. And it just takes a while. And we're already and they just keep triggering. There you go. But yeah, I can get all the way up to there with the spear.
Wow.
That is fantastic.
That is something right there.
Yep, it's pretty cool.
Is for you.
Whenever you're playing action games, never underestimate the value of range. You may think like, oh, I can hit further away, but I'm not doing as much damage as the F4.
I would say spears are very often underrated weapons in a lot of games.
All the Souls games, I always take either spear or halberd.
Yeah.
Use some of that backstabbing action, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
This is nice in the middle. I can actually like walk around him in a circle.
Z
not quite
is
full.
for Soulwood. The
Easy.
tough old plant whose gourds make great
I think there's one more after this actually.
Whatever you do,
Because
don't
yeah.
need 'em.
There actually might be 3 more because I think they count like 1 wave remaining as not the wave drawn. I'm not sure. It's definitely. I can't quite remember. Ah, okay.
It doesn't matter. You are just going to play until you are done.
We're actually out of health potions as well.
We got our life steal. That's what really matters. Life steal we took along the way.
I'd actually like to see that stat.
Life gained versus life gained through damage versus life gained through heals.
Back to full health. Gotta love those things.
I always love life steals as a mechanic. I know.
Used to be one more page in here, though. Before somebody
It
told me.
encourages you.
Oh my!
He was on top of me. He also is bigger than usual.
That's a lot of health. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's a lot of health.
That person is so tanky.
Yup. Come on. This is where I'll also send. Gotta get that burn in. Ah,
One for the spare jar.
It is.
We're not gonna disturb Jazmyn now.
Focus.
That's might be it. Come on.
We can do it.
One more.
Now
Alright.
let me think.
One chance left. But you might get another health potion, I think.
You do. At least you did last time.
Boom, you do.
Oh, and
Excellent.
one more of those.
Alright, we believe in you, Jazmyn.
I think that's one. Okay, that's one. I think the other one's the same level of beefiness, though. That's what we can do here. Are you gonna come over here? Come on. Come on. Not you. God damn it. Alright. We're coming to you. He's in a good spot. And then they do that. Yes, it's really when they're... No, I shouldn't do that. It's really when they're swarming where it's the big issue.
Right.
Although my grade nade is totally useless against this thing.
Lucky, we can steal back to full health. And by lucky, I mean skillful, which is what Jazmyn is, so...
There you go. There's that crit.
Alright.
Page of this book was about
No chances to return
Didn't say much.
full health,
The
one
imagination
potion.
way of
I think
filling
this
in the
is-
gaps.
Oh!
What?
That's it.
Hey!
That is it. Yeah, that's it.
We got there, everyone! And again, by we strictly mean Jazmyn.
Jazmyn,
Finally.
solo carry,
Third time is in
Everybody
fact the charm.
starts small.
hard carry
And
bit,
some of us
please.
work our way up, I suppose.
Nice.
And it is 5 of 7, which I think means we are at the perfect moment.
you.
So how can I follow up this performance? I'm gonna look like chump change.
Well, you
He's
see, you're going to
crushed.
be impressive, but a little bit less in less intuitive ways.
Excuse you. Bastion All Shrines Rex's Dream Challenge Run complete. with
Finally.
accidental- Wait, I thought there was more. Wow, that is impressive.
Jazmyn is not amused. Jazmyn is not impressed.
Yes. That is blowing up relative to the people watching.
We do have 13 viewers right now, which is pretty solid.
Yeah, and I think pretty much everyone who's active in chat is saying congratulations.
Thanks, y'all.